Okay, so this is the KLR650. The hub is totally shot. Everything's smashed up in there. There should be a bearing in there. It turned to splinters. I had to remove these nuts for the sprocket. They were the only thing I didn't get with the new assembly. This sprocket's toast, so I'm not using it, which was great. And this is going to drop. Hold on here. This hub is just, it's good for the scrapyard. You could have probably maybe used those studs, but because there's a whole assembly available, I got the entire assembly, so that's done. I have to, here's your new hub, or my new hub, right here. See, there's a bearing in there, which was disintegrated and pressed. This is what's left of that hub. These ball bearings, and there's a few splinters of metal around here somewhere. I can't seem to find. I don't know where they went. Anyways, and this is like a collar spacer. So that's what these guys are. The collars. This is the this is the washer that was pitted and cupped and just over tightened. Here's my new sprocket. So this is going on here next. I've cleaned out the rim from all of the metal shavings, and she took a bit of a beating here, but should be okay with some grease. I'm even just put a file to this just to make it a little smoother. But these bearings are great through and through. The cush is on. I'm going to actually put a bunch of grease in here. The cush, if this started deteriorating and breaking and falling out, it would make for a lot more play and a lot harder takeoffs when you pull the clutch, but luckily nothing got into here, so I'm just going to put a little grease in here, just grease this up, and then get the brake side spacer greased up and put on. I've cleaned this out with parts cleaner, and we're going to get our packing grease all in here. I just have to figure out the orientation of the spacers for in here. So first the sprocket's going on, then spacers last. And I have that here. I have these two here. I just have to figure out what way it goes. Is that brake side or not? So I will figure on that. But this is a full unit, studs and all. There's no point in nickeling and diming over studs, getting all the parts without the studs. It just made more sense. So she's coming back to life there, and I will figure out I'll do a quick video on how the collars go together around this, and put it all back together. Make sure she's back on. So this should be part 3.